Okay, hope you're doing well. Let's take a look at this. This is the old-time 1983 space shuttle. Now let's look at this footage. This is hilarious.
Here we're going through. Well, you just missed the one. You just missed the one which kind of reflected a little more light back in the cockpit.
Now look at this guy. He's got his watch. He's got a motorcycle helmet. He's got nothing to protect him from pressure whatsoever. He's just wearing like a long sleeve shirt and a motorcycle helmet, okay?
Now this is just going through the cloud deck at about 20,000 feet. You can see the vibration isn't too bad, and we're all in there busily checking our instruments.
Let's make it clear that, you know, if these guys were to go up in high altitude and there's a differential of pressure, their blood would boil and they die. So there's that.
Sure everything is running properly. The next scene you'll see from the cockpit is when the solid rocket boosters departed, and that was really a bright flash. And after that, there wasn't as much flashing or brightness in the cockpit until the external tank. There's a SEP with the SRBs. That's when those rockets push it away and it really gets bright.
Okay, once we got on.
Okay, now they're going to deploy a satellite. This is obviously a toy, and you're going to see a man's face on the right side. And yes, this is official NASA footage.
In orbit, the view from space was just spectacular, and this is just an indication of that.
Okay, every time, again, I've been saying this for years, it's always a shot of the spaceship, and then you got the Earth curve in the back, and that's a completely different Earth curve than you've seen in most shots, because it's always different, because the Earth curve is not real, but it's just a shot just to dazzle you. It's the money shot. This right here is the money shot. But wait until the next shot. You're gonna see a man's face as they allegedly deploy this satellite. Watch this. On the right side, you're gonna see a guy have sunglasses on, and yes, this is real. This is real NASA footage.
From the cockpit. One of the objectives of our mission was to deploy the INSAT satellite, and this is the cockpit arrangement associated with deploying the satellite. In this particular view, Dan is actually operating the 16mm camera, panning the cockpit. You can see Dick over there on the left. He's sort of supervising the operation. There's Dale. He's going to be handling the cameras and the switches. And I'm working from the commander's seat up front, sending out commands through keyboard and talking to the PAM and a satellite through CRT display. You can see, as I said, that was basically our arrangement. Dan sat in the pilot seat during this operation, sort of monitoring the motion of the vehicle, making sure that it was steady and that there were very few vibrations.
Okay, there you go. Can you see that man's face with the glasses? Trust me, this is official. Look it up for yourself. And this is supposedly a satellite lifting off, and it's a man's face on the right there.
Of any sort. Here's a picture of the INSAT actually being deployed from the spacecraft. You can see that the deploy went very smoothly. At the moment of deploy, there was a large thump, and as I said, the spacecraft was deployed very smoothly.
SpaceX. Okay, watch. Do it again. Ready?
The deploy went very smoothly. At the moment of picture, motion of the vehicle, making sure that it was steady and that there were very few vibrations of any sort. Here's a picture of the INSAT actually being deployed from the but there were very few vibrations of any sort.
Okay.
Here's a picture of the motion of the vehicle, making sure that it was steady and that there were very few vibrations
There you go. There's his face. It's a toy. It's a model. Got it?
of any sort. Here's a
Watch.
picture of the inside.
1983. Just type in your computer 1983 STS 8 Challenger NASA, and you'll find it yourself. Have a good night. Love ya. NASA is a fraud. Space is fake.